imagine this. You're at a friend's house for drinks. He's richer than you, more powerful than you, and tonight he's smiling like he's forgiven you. But as you raise your glass, he accuses you of poisoning him. And the only way to prove your innocence is to drink the poison yourself. Down below, the city pulsed like a living map. Each light a secret, each shadow a rumor. From up here, the night felt endless, as if Lagos itself was holding its breath for what would happen next. The sound of glasses clinking was fake. The smile on Chuka's face was fake. Even the laughter in his luxury Lagos apartment was fake. I'm Femi. I usually see people's tricks. But tonight, my guard was down. We were celebrating. Chuka's company had just snatched a big client I'd been chasing for months. His invite for a friendly drink felt like a slap. The air smelled of whiskey and expensive perfume. Warm laughter floated across the room, but never reached the eyes behind it. Crystal glasses clinked like rehearsed applause, while carved masks on the wall stared down in silent judgment. 6 people were there, faces from our business circle. Gossip lovers, not my friends. Now I see it clearly. Back then I didn't. Chuka raised his glass. To new beginnings, he said, his smile never reaching his eyes. And to old friends. I forced a smile and drank. The whiskey burned down my throat. Expensive stuff. Chuka took a small sip of his own and suddenly frowned. He sniffed it, swallowed it. His face changed from surprise to anger. Femi, he said. The room went silent. What did you put in my drink? I blinked. What? Nothing. We poured from the same bottle. This tastes bitter. He slammed his glass down. I saw you. When we clinked glasses, your hand was over mine. Quick. Like you slipped something in. People's eyes darted between us, already writing the story. The jealous rival. The angry loser. Phones hovered like silent jurors. Tiny red lights blinking. Whispers rippled through the group. The kind of whispers that can outlive a man's reputation. I could feel the weight of every stare pressing me into the marble beneath my fingers. My chest went cold. This wasn't a joke. Chuka, that's crazy, I said, my voice shaking. Why would I poison you? With what? I don't know, he said with perfect hurt. All I know is my drink is not clean, and you were the only one close enough to touch it. It hit me. This was a trap. The invitation, the guests, everything. He wasn't happy just winning. He wanted to destroy me. A public accusation like this would ruin me, even if unproven. The city lights outside blurred into streaks of color, like a painting left in the rain. My chest tightened. I wasn't just losing a deal, I was standing at the edge of something far darker. This is ridiculous! I turned to the others. Check the bottle yourselves. Chuka shook his head slowly. The bottle is fine. You poisoned my glass, a specific act. He stared at me, then said the line that froze the room. There's only one way to prove you're innocent. Drink it. Drink what's in my glass. He pushed the tumbler toward me. The liquid looked exactly like mine, but I knew. He had poisoned his own drink. My only way out of social death was real death. The glass between us wasn't just whiskey now. It was a line drawn in amber. On one side, everything I'd built. On the other, nothing at all. I could feel the carved masks leaning closer, their wooden eyes widening with hunger. Sarah's eyes were wide with curiosity. Ben already looked at me like I was guilty. Everyone thought an innocent man would drink it. The room had gone so quiet I could hear my own heartbeat. Even the city beyond seemed to dim, its glow retreating from the glass, like it knew what waited inside. My heart pounded. My mouth was dry. Chuka's face stayed calm, full of fake disappointment, a predator waiting for the kill. I could refuse and walk away. By morning, I'd lose my job, my reputation, my life as I knew it. Or I could drink, prove my innocence, and die. A strange calm settled over me. Checkmate. He had won. I reached out. My hand was steady. For a second, his eyes flickered, not fear, but satisfaction.
Raised up, bro.
I lifted the glass. It felt heavy as a tombstone. To your health, Chuka, I said, my voice hollow. I drank, smooth, expensive, no obvious taste of poison. He was too clever for that. I put the glass down. The room exhaled. Chuka frowned. Had I called his bluff? Then he saw my eyes. He understood. I hadn't drunk it to prove my innocence. I drank it to show him I knew what he'd done, and that I'd walked into his trap with my eyes open. The whiskey was smooth, expensive, almost sweet. But under the warmth, I could taste the end of everything. For a moment, I thought of the first deal Chuka and I ever closed together, and how easily trust had turned into theater. The first cramp hit, twisting my stomach. I bent over, gasping. People shouted, chairs scraped. Through the pain, I locked eyes with him. He rushed forward, playing the concerned friend. Femi! Someone call an ambulance. He held me as my legs gave way. His breath was warm at my ear, his words cold as steel. In that instant, the city, the guests, the room all fell away. Only his voice remained, sliding in like a blade. His whisper was for me alone, cyanide, fast. I'm impressed you drank it. The edges of my vision went dark. The pain was fire in my blood. My last thought wasn't fear. It was his face, close to mine, the man who killed me, watching his victory, and my eyes telling him I knew.